All right, leaving this Airbnb and gonna be moving on to the next one. Just currently putting away the key and gonna be leaving Malaysia and headed all the way to Sri Lanka. Let's go. Alpha male, beta male, gamma male, omega male, whatever you want to call it. These words are thrown around a lot, especially in the dating advice community, talking about how to be the alpha male, how to avoid being the beta male. So what I want to do today in this video is I want to give you a distinction between what an alpha male is versus a beta male, so to speak. Explain to you why it's important that you do want to have these alpha male type qualities. I like to just call them masculine qualities. And then I'm going to be telling you the 3 daily habits that you can be doing to start to become that more masculine version of yourself, that alpha male, so to speak. So what are these masculine qualities, these alpha male qualities that I'm speaking of? Dominance, decisiveness, being in control, being the one who is taking the lead, confident, doing confidence, going after what you want. I was also about to say fearless, but really it's almost impossible to completely take fear out of the equation because it's a natural and normal reaction to daily life. It's just one of the emotions in our bodies. But a masculine quality is seeing fear, observing fear, and still doing the thing anyways that you're scared of. So it's about controlling the fear, another masculine quality. One example of this in dating, which I'm sure you're not doing, and if you are, you need to stop immediately, is this idea of catcalling. A lot of guys will see a girl, think she's really pretty, and then all of a sudden just catcall and say something about her looks and whistle at her, or say something obnoxious to her. And this is acting out of emotion. If I really were to sit down one of these guys and ask them, do you really think that that would work in attracting a girl? I think we'd all come to the conclusion that no, that doesn't work.
And now from our friend Jerry Seinfeld.
Honking the car horn amazes me. This has gotta be just the last living brain cell in this guy's skull that comes up with this idea. I don't understand, it's so awful. She's on the street, he's in the car, beep beep. I think I made my point.
Made it to Sri Lanka in the airport. I should have been filming earlier, but we had an insane last minute arrival to the gate to get to Sri Lanka. It's crazy that we even made it here. I'm talking within minutes of getting before they closed the gate. It was a sweaty experience. Okay, habit number 1. This is something that you can do every single day, and it's going to be more of a nighttime activity that's going to help you form one of the characteristics of being an alpha male. And that habit is planning your day ahead. So basically what you're doing is somewhere after dinner, before bed, you're going to write out what you're going to be doing the next day. Now I understand this is me different for different people, right? We have maybe some of you in school, maybe we have some of you who are entrepreneurs, and probably a lot of you who have your kind of normal day-to-day jobs. So it's gonna look very simple, like, okay, I'm just gonna be going to my job tomorrow. But when you have an actual plan of not just doing work, but doing anything else in your life that you want to do, and you write it down and you're planning ahead, this is you being more decisive, this is being more directive, and having a plan. Having direction and being decisive are alpha male qualities. And here's the best part about the things I'm teaching you in this video is that it's not just about being an alpha male, but it's really about having an overall better life, because there are some amazing masculine characteristics that do way more for you than just finding a goal.
Danger.
Finally made it to Sri Lanka, here in Colombo, made it to the beach. It's beautiful. So moving forward with the last thing that I said, about planning your day ahead. Obviously, it's very good for your productivity. It's one of the #1 tips for productivity, but it also helps keep this mindset of knowing what you're doing, what your goals are, what your plans are, and staying decisive and staying in control of basically where you want to go. These are very masculine traits, and yes, they actually will come out when you are... hello, I'm good, thank you. No, I'm good. Okay, thank you. I'm from the USA. This happens quite a bit here. Huh? USA. Yeah, you have a friend there. Is it me? It's not me. All right, I lost my train of thought, but I think you get what I'm saying here in terms of having the mindset of always being decisive, knowing what you want to do and where you want to go next. Very masculine. Let's go on to the next daily habit. The next daily habit is going to have to do with the way that you carry yourself, the way that you look people in the eye, and the way that you project your voice in the way that I'm doing right now so you can hear me over these waves. This is how I want you to be talking to people. This is a very masculine presence. And no, I'm not saying that because it's manly to have a deep foot. Oh God, here we go. I'm good, thank you. And no, I'm not saying that because a manly person has a deep voice and speaks up and is not scared to give you eye contact. What I mean is when you're projecting your voice and when you're looking at someone in the eye, you're saying to someone, hey, I am okay with being heard. I want to be heard. I respect who I am. I'm confident in who I am as a person, and so I'm willing to look you in the eye and talk loud so you can see me and feel my presence. And a lot of people who would be, I don't know, beta, so to speak, or not as masculine, or people who are kind of cowering in the corner, afraid to speak up on their opinions, their thoughts, and their emotions. But no, when you practice every single day, projecting your voice like I'm doing right now, looking at someone right in the eye, then you will build that presence. Now, to turn this into a daily habit, 3 times per day, I want you to talk to people. It doesn't have to be a stranger, it could be someone that you already talk to daily, and practice projecting your voice and looking them in the eye for the entire conversation. I'm gonna put a link in the description below to a video that I do that's gonna teach you exactly how to project your voice. You're gonna see exactly how to do that. All right, let's go on to the next habit. If any of you have been watching my channel and know me well enough, you know that I'm probably gonna be headed towards the direction of a habit of practicing conversation with girls. Well, then you are absolutely correct, because the next habit is the practice of what I call doing confidence. So a masculine trait is confidence, someone who is sure of themselves. Very similar to the last habit that I talked about, right? And same here. And so confidence is something that's going to come in the form of an action. The way to build confidence is to do confidence. You do confidence. It's not something that you have. It's part of an actual verb. You're doing something. And so that means in order to get confidence in anything, in order to do confidence, you have to go out and do the thing that you're scared of. So every day, if you build the habit of talking to 3 new girls every day, then you're going to start to get less scared of being able to approach girls. So every day, I want you to approach 3 new girls and start a conversation with them. Go up to them and just say hello. That's all you have to do. So now you got these 3 daily habits, and 2 of them are going to be having 6 conversations per day, 3 with strangers and 3 with, well, whoever you want, to practice being able to look someone in the eye, feel your presence, and to be able to start talking to people who you normally wouldn't talk to. All this together ties together and makes you a more masculine and so-called alpha man. Which habit are you going to work on? Write down below if you're going to do all 3. I want to see you guys doing all 3 of these every day for the next week. So if you are, write down in the comments, I'm going to do 3. Or you can say, take 3. That's what I want you to say down in the comments. And also I have something free for you if you've gotten this far in the video. It's my little course called Chick Crack, which teaches you the conversation topics that women love to talk about. And that's going to help you in these conversations that you're having with women if you're doing these habits every single day. So go get that, because it's 100% free for you to learn how to talk to girls. All right, keep watching, because I'm in Sri Lanka now and it's going to get interesting. Peace.